Hey, welcome to the video. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Normally I post these on Saturdays, not Sundays, but this weekend happened to be my mom's wedding, yesterday actually, and so it's been a really busy weekend. I should have gotten my work done beforehand, but I told myself I was going to finish it up the day of the wedding and ended up not having time, so I'm just glad I made that mistake now and not a year or two down the line when I probably, hopefully, have a few more subscribers. But anyway, I just want to make tonight's video a little bit more informal, both because of the time crunch and because I think this topic in particular is a little bit more of just a kind of speak, kind of heart-to-heart type of thing. Not so much like explain on the board sort of thing. So on that note, if you end up liking this video, please let me know so that I can do a few more videos like this. Maybe once a week, just have more of a chat type video like this, more informal. So, as the title says, this one thing is what you must do before you can see any improvement in your social anxiety. And what is that? Well, it's that you must drop that image of yourself or that identity. Because, hear me out, it sounds obvious, but the thing is, if you identify yourself as being socially awkward or having social anxiety or I am an introvert or all these really permanent things that you say and think, then that's only going to reinforce your identity as being that way, which means that you won't ever be able to change. Because if you feel as though you're socially awkward and that's just the way it is, then how will you ever be like a social butterfly or anything like that? Because that just won't be natural for you. You can't even probably imagine being that way. And you might want it too. You might even say, oh, I have social anxiety, but I want to make it better. That's better, but still not quite gonna work from my experience. Because then you're just going to identify with the problem. The problem becomes a part of your identity. You're saying, I'm someone who is awkward or has social anxiety or whatever, but who wants to improve it. Now it's just like a problem. It's like you're a struggler of this issue. But the best way to do this is to kind of switch to a mindset that you could have at either place, whether you're socially awkward or a social butterfly. What do I mean by this? I mean to switch to more of a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset. By saying that you are socially awkward or have social anxiety, that's fixed. You're saying this is where I am and that's it. Or maybe this is where I am and this is where I want to be. And so neither of those are going to help you change. But if you identify yourself as someone who is continually trying to improve yourself, someone who is always striving to become a better person every day in any way, shape, or form, that's something that you can do whether you're here, or here, or here, or way up here. In fact, for me, I've come such a long way, and I still think that. I'm not by any means like at the top or something. No, I still want to improve every day, or at least every week, or whatever the case may be. Also, along the same lines, the reality that we experience is largely just shaped by our actions and our thoughts and our feelings. So, if you are thinking all the time that you are socially awkward or you have social anxiety, these sort of thoughts, that's only going to make you act a certain way. It's only going to reinforce your actions and even your feelings too. And that will get you the same results in your life experience. If you always think I have social anxiety, then you're always going to act in a way, subconsciously or consciously, that will reinforce that. And then your results will further reinforce that. But instead, if you can start to change your thoughts and change your actions, then you'll probably start to see different results. For example, like I said before, if you start to think, oh, I just want to be continuously improving no matter where I'm at, then that's good. You can start to actually take actions that send you in that direction. Like, for example, approaching someone like in the gym, which you normally wouldn't do, but now that you have the mindset of always trying to get better, and you know that going up to someone and talking to them is hard for you, but it will make you better, you're more likely to do that than if you just identify as socially awkward and having social anxiety. If you say that and then you go to the gym, you're never going to approach that person because that wouldn't fit in your identity. Another solution for that is to write down some daily reminders. Like I actually made a video the other day, I'll link it up here. It's not so much specifically about reducing social anxiety, but it's just all my daily reminders in general that I tell myself pretty much every day. Not every day, but whenever I feel like I need to. That just kind of reinforce the thoughts in your brain that then shape your actions, which then give you the results you want. Because as I said, our actions are kind of what determine our results in this world. But our actions are largely shaped by our thoughts. So if you can prime your thoughts to be positive ones and ones that are more productive or happier, then you're more likely to act in a way that's consistent with that. And then your results will probably be consistent with that. So if you're always thinking that you're always trying to improve, rather than thinking that you are just stuck in this world of social anxiety, then you're more likely to see the results that are in line with that. And that's hugely powerful. And if you struggle to do that, if you can't drop that self-image, it's going to be extremely hard to improve. But that's just my opinion. Let me know if you disagree. I love feedback, whether it's positive or negative, because that way I always know how to improve, because I identify myself as someone who's always trying to improve. So how's that for you? No, but that's pretty much the end of this little informal chat. So let me know if that didn't make any sense or if it did make a lot of sense, and I just really hope it helped. So thank you, and good night.